Hello everyone, DutchOzz here, and today I'll be showing off Sudoku in Minecraft. As you can see, it's pretty huge, and today I'll be showing you how I built it. But first, let's see it in action. How it works is pretty straightforward. Pick Sudoku from internet, input the numbers into Minecraft, and you're good. Let me just fill in the numbers real quick. Now this is the last number, and after inputting it, the system checks if the Sudoku is valid. And as you can see, the sign lights up, meaning this is a valid Sudoku. And of course, if you want to play again, press reset. How it works is that every time you press the button, the number on screen goes up by 1. This is because every time the button is pressed, this circle of cauldrons moves by 1 in what we call a piston V-tape. There are 10 cauldrons in each circle, each having a different water height and thus a different value. Together with the other circles, we can use those values to display a number on screen. Also, something to note is that on the other side is a redstone signal, which only turns on if the displayed number is 0. This will be useful later. So, what we have now is a system which makes the number go up by 1 every time a signal goes through. So if we want to make a number go up by, let's say 8, we need a system which turns one button press into 8 signals. That's what I've made here. How I've made it isn't all that interesting, it's just a whole lot of observers. The only interesting thing is that the observers create twice the signals, because it creates a signal when the button goes down and when the button goes back up. All we need to fix this is a little system which cuts the amount of signals in half. We have a counter, we can create the board. Link up the buttons to their displays, and there you go. Let's get on to the reset system. Remember the redstone signal, which only turns on when the displayed number is 0? That's what we will use now to create the reset system. The goal of the system is to return all numbers back to 0. How we do that is to check if the redstone signal is on or not. If it isn't, so if this piston is extended, add 1. Repeat this 9 times and every number should go back to 0. As you'll see. And there you go, the redstone is gone. Unfortunately, because everything's happening at once and I built this on a server, I needed to make the delay between checking very long. So the process takes about 5 minutes. We've created the display and the reset system. So now we've already created Sudoku. But I wanted to make it even more complicated. And so I made the win system. I wanted to make a system which doesn't rely on inputting the correct numbers beforehand before playing a game. I wanted the win system to check if you've won based on if you've made a valid Sudoku or not. Any valid Sudoku. Let's start off with the yellow system. It's actually the exact same as the display, except this one turns the amount of signals it gets into different redstone lines. So every time I press this button, a different redstone line turns on. And then, oh god, comes blue. Let's take a look at a real completed Sudoku. How can you see this complete? Usually, you check if a number doesn't appear twice in the same row, column or square. But how we're going to check if it's completed is that every number in a row, column or square has to appear at least once. Because if there are 2 of the same number, there is a number that isn't there. How do we translate this into redstone? These are the redstone lines for the number 1 from the yellow system. There is a 1 in the row, so this line turns on. All we need to do is to take the line coming from the left and activate the lines on the right and on the top, and take the lines coming from the bottom and activate the lines on the top. Repeat this same setup for all 9 numbers. If all 9 vertical lines are on, then the column has all 9 numbers. The same system can be used for checking the vertical columns. Just make the intersecting lines go up via torch towers. And for the squares, by combining horizontal lines with vertical torch towers. Link everything together into the Sudoku sign, and it's done! Well, there you have it, Sudoku in Minecraft. I hope you could follow my explanation of how I built it. If you ever want to check it out for yourself, I created this on a server, and the server IP will be in the description. Maybe you'll even see me building something. But anyway, thanks for watching. My name is DutchOzz. Goodbye.